Mike's journey through dyslexia, from childhood reading difficulties to Rhode Island School of Design.
He grew up with a family that we enjoyed reading. We were all good at it. We were verbally proficient, and there were moments where we did have our meltdowns.
I was supposed to be better than my little brother at everything, and I wasn't, and it was terrible.
It's hard not to be a hovering helicopter mom when you have a kid with a learning difference. There's no doubt about it.
It was a bummer. I felt different, and I didn't know why, and it was almost felt like dumb for not being able to read this stuff like everybody else could.
Bob and I spent a lot of time reading to Mike, and it's time consuming. We certainly went through several arguments and meltdowns, like please try harder, and I think that whole thing that you feel like if they would just, work harder, we could get through this. He was constantly relying on a tutor or his parents, and by the time you're 7th, 8th, 9th grade, you want to be independent. You want to be able to grow and feel like you're doing it on your own.
So using the Learning Ally program made reading really easy for me, and now I could get up to that pace of my classmates and other readers around me, and it was much easier to do homework, just like nightly reading homework.
Once we started with the accommodations offered by Learning Ally, it made a huge difference. And not only did it cut down on the number of hours he was spending on homework, but his independence and his self-esteem and self-confidence just blossomed, because now he could do it on his own. He could feel like he was an independent learner. It just made a huge difference. It made a huge difference in his self-esteem, his confidence, his comprehension went up, the time frame on homework, and then finally we had some extra time. I mean, he had time to then be a high school kid where he could, he spent hours doing community service and loving it. He was a basketball manager. He took after-school art classes. It just allowed him to have a normal, full schedule that most kids work towards.
Learning Ally has really helped me through high school even. I don't know if I could have done that and gone into RISD and everything. I don't think I would have been here if it had been for this service.
My husband and I are both convinced that if it wasn't for this accommodation and Learning Ally, he just would not have succeeded the way he did in high school, and now heading towards what we consider one of the top art schools in the country.
So now with Learning Ally, it's not I'm dumb anymore, I'm dyslexic, I have a learning disability, but I also have a way to get over that, and Learning Ally has definitely been there and making me feel normal.